And they're off. Looked as though Mobham just slightly propped as he let them go, and he's roused along by Danny Muscat to pick up the bit in the very early stages. And there's quite a contested early pace with African Sun right up there. Also Evaporust, and then a little bit wider is Savoy Brown and Arlecchino's Arc. Those are the first four out. Very wide Military Decoration wants a piece of the early fun. Celsi Sizzler isn't too far behind either. Forge Valley Lad is now held up right at the back of the field together with Mobham as they now go into their first turn. And it's African Sun against the rail, leads only just to Savoy Brown out a little bit wider, and then Military Decoration, who is 3 deep. Arlecchino's Arc and then Evaporust against the inside rail. Celsi Sizzler, another one out wide, followed by Old Friend racing in midfield and racing just in advance of Pearl Beach, who's up against the inside rail. Glorvina is next in the field, racing alongside Mobham, and sitting chilly at the back of the field is Forge Valley Lad as they make the run down the back straight, and they've got just 7 furlongs to go. And Savoy Brown, now in the hands of Charles Bishop, moves on and claims the lead to Celsi Sizzler, who makes a move right round the outside of runners into second place. In third is African Sun, who's just been shuffled back, racing alongside Military Decoration. They've gone through halfway. Evaporust and Arlecchino's Arc are now angling a little bit wider. Old Friend to try and get clear sailing. And next is Forge Valley Lad, who's just checked off 1 or 2 rivals, are racing alongside the filly Pearl Beach. At the moment, struggling at the back of the field is Glorvina, and last but one now is Mobham, and they've reached the turn as takes them on towards the final half mile. Savoy Brown out in front to Celsi Sizzler, shaken up in second. African Sun holding his position on the rail in third, and Military Decoration in fourth, as now they make the run down towards the final 3 furlongs, and as they do so, it's Celsi Sizzler on the outside of Savoy Brown, both of them already all out, followed by Military Decoration and African Sun. Arlecchino's Arc is now coming wide to challenge. Evaporust is next to the field, followed by Old Friend. Then Pearl Beach on the inside of Forge Valley Lad, who turns in deep as they make the turn with just a furlong and a half to go. Arlecchino's Arc in the centre for David Probert now has the lead over Savoy Brown. Old Friend and Pearl Beach travelling noticeably well for rider Tom Quealy, and it is Pearl Beach who's shaken up, and she now has quickened up the best, and it is Pearl Beach who has taken this race in the blink of an eye. Pearl Beach wins in hand. Arlecchino's Arc was second, close call for third between on the far side Old Friend and on the near side was Evaporust.
Well, that was a very confident ride and a lovely victory from Pearl Beach, who wins at 10-1. And she was ridden with such confidence for trainer William Knight, who was doubly represented in the race and has won very cosily from Arlecchino's Arc back in second and then past the post in third. It looks as though it's just gone the way of Holly Doyle on board Evaporust for Mark Usher. A photo has been called. It was in across the line with Old Friend, Ed Walker and Oisin Murphy. But look at the body language of Tom Quealy here. So much confidence. And this horse hasn't ever won a race before. Shaped really well last time out over at Windsor. And Tom was on board at Leicester the start before when finishing third, and that was over today's distance. So back to that mile and a half today, and Pearl Beach has done that very tidily indeed off a mark of 57 here today.